Hey guys, I'm back with part 2, and now we're going to be getting into equipment and what kind of stats you should be looking for, and later I'll show you guys some PKs. Now, a lot of newer players have the question, should I be using a wand or a staff? In those cases, two-handed staffs are the better option. Talismans will provide you with an additional stat, like this one provides you with plus 3.6 strength, but a staff will almost always have higher magical attack than a wand. When I'm talking about stats, I'm talking about this intellect 3 in white right here. The level and name of the stat determines what it boosts and how much it boosts it by. For example, the stat intellect 3 will boost my intelligence by 6. The gray numbers to the right are provided by an add-on I use. I'll put more about that in the description. Now as a mage, you want to look for stats that boost intelligence and stamina, but mainly intelligence. Wisdom will increase the depth of your mana pool, but given the choice you want intelligence so you can maximize your damage output. Stamina is also a helpful stat because it will give you extra HP and defense, stopping those other classes from just one-shotting you. There are also stats like Energy 1 that say they boost your magical attack, and they do, but the stat of the same level that boosts intelligence not only boosts your magic by 1 more, but also provides you with more physical attack and more mana. Another confusion newer players have, or at least that I had, was what are attributes? Attributes are these numbers over here. So an item such as Treasure Hunter's Cape that gives +1 to all attributes will give +1 to each of these over here. Alright, that's enough discussing. Let's finally get on to those PKs. But first, another helpful skill I forgot to mention in the first part is static field. In order to use static field, you first need to use electric compression. In order to use electric compression, you first need to use plasma arrow. But if you use plasma arrow and then electric compression, you can store the charge for later. Up there. So it's a pretty good idea to do that before you go out and start PKing. Then when you're ready, you can launch a fireball at your target and then root him in place. And then you have 10 seconds to do pretty much whatever you want. You can activate buffs, use potions, food, whatever, and then you can have 3 seconds to charge up your next shot. Electrostatic field is also going to prevent your target from attacking, so it doesn't matter if they have range attacks like it would if you used thunder or lightning. Alright, for this one, I'm at Pierston Farm, I think. And I'm looking at this level 21 here. You notice I don't have any food on me, so it's bad. You go ahead and start preparing, but he notices what's going on, and I just kind of panic and interrupt my flank cast there. And he is going to hit me here. I'm gonna resurrect and try to kill him. My health is already kind of low, so I'm in a pretty good spot because I do have my food now and I think I can one-shot him. So I got my PK protection so I can attack him. And I one-shot him. Pretty crappy drop, but I got it. And the same guy was on the chat and he was complaining that people kept PKing him because he had negative rep. So I just had to hunt him down and get him again. is how I intended round 1 to go. Okay, this one I'm looking away inconspicuously, hoping they don't notice me. Just trying to ignore me. And then when that guy's buddy turns his back, I loot him. And then I flip him for the kill. Then his buddy realizes what happened and he starts chasing me down. And I'm just gonna fast forward through this because it's gonna take a while. Anyway, first I go for the water because that's gonna force him off his horse. And I'm thinking maybe I can lose him under Varanus Bridge because I've done that a few times before. Use lightning on him first, but he still catches up to me. And I just kind of stop thinking here and go on land, and he's gonna eventually get smart and pull out his mount, start chasing me after that. And then realize that if I want to get rid of him, I'm gonna have to use a teleporter, so I try to turn around and get back to Varanus, but that doesn't work for me. And he eventually will take me down. Boom! This level 17 is completely clueless. He has no idea what's going on. Even after I use static field, he's still just targeting that beetle. And shoots a flame at it. I don't really know what he was thinking. Boom! This has been Dragon Ninja Assassin. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys later.